Lesson 1. Definition of sociology. The nature and scope of sociology. Introduction. Sociology is one of the youngest sciences. Auguste Comte first used the term sociology in its modern sense in 1839. The term socio means society and logy means science. Hence, etymologically, sociology means the science of society. The teaching of sociology as a separate subject started in 1876 in the United States, and from there, it went over France and England. In course of time, it began to be studied in many other countries. Now it is taught all over the world and its popularity is constantly increasing. Sociology, like every other science, is an intellectual discipline. It trains human intellect, inspires a spirit of inquiry, and it develops in the people a scientific outlook. It is a social science par excellence which coordinates all other social sciences. In what way does sociology differ from other social sciences? It was for the understanding of social phenomena and the various aspects of society that the different social sciences like history, economics, political science, anthropology, psychology, etc., were brought into existence. All these sciences are interrelated, but each one is concentrating a particular phase of human society. History, for example, records the unique events. Economics is concerned with production and consumption. Political science deals with the political activities of men. Anthropology studies human institutions as they existed in past. Psychology is interested in the impulses and motives of human behavior. All these sciences are studying one or more aspects of society. Sociology is the only science which studies the total aspects of social life. Hence it is regarded as mother of all social sciences. Definition of sociology. It is in the fitness to study some of the definitions of sociology to understand more fully what sociology is about. It has been defined in various ways by different sociologists. 1. Sociology is the science of society or social phenomena. 2. The subject matter of sociology is the interaction of human minds. 3. Sociology is the study of human interactions and interrelations, their conditions and consequences. M. Ginsberg's. 4. Sociology may be defined as a body of scientific knowledge of human relationship. J. F. Kuber. 5. Sociology deals with the behavior of men in groups. Kimball Young. 6. Sociology seeks to discover the principles of cohesion and order within the social structure. McIver. A critical approach of these definitions of sociology shows that the chief interest of sociology is individuals, ideas, customs, and environment. There is a large measure of agreement among the sociologists as to their field of study. The difference between these various definitions is essentially the difference of approach. The common idea underlying them all is that sociology is concerned with human relationships. The subject matter is society rather than individuals, though individuals cannot be left utterly out of account. Scope of sociology. There is no consensus about the scope of sociology. The sociologists differ with one another on this issue. There has come into being two schools of thought, that is, the specialistic school and the synthetic schools, dealing with the scope of sociology. Specialistic schools of thought. The main supporters of this school were Simmel, Max Weber, Tönnies and others. They clearly demarcate sociology from other branches of social study and confine it to the inquiry into certain defined aspects of human relationships. According to Simmel, the distinction between sociology and other social sciences is that it deals with the same topic but from different angle, and it is the angle of the different modes of social relationships. The business of general sociology is to disentangle the various forms of social relationships and to study them in abstraction. Max Weber also makes out a definite field for sociology. According to him, the aim of sociology is to interpret or understand social behavior. But the social behavior does not cover the whole field of human relationships. Sociology is concerned with the analysis and classification of types of social relationships. Synthetic schools of thought. Durkheim, Hobhouse and Sorokin are the chief exponents of this theory. The theory of Durkheim is that sociology has three principal divisions: 1. Social morphology, 2. Social physiology, 3. General sociology. Social morphology is concerned with geographical or territorial basis of the life of people and its relations to various types of organizations. Social physiology is divided into number of branches and they deal with the activities related to social groups. General sociology is to discover general laws governing those above social life. Ginsberg has made a thorough survey of the view of both schools and has drawn his results about the field of sociology. In his view, sociology studies all forms of relations between individuals in society. The interrelationship between individuals in society may be of three forms, viz. the relationship of individuals to one another, the relations of individuals to their community, and the relations of individuals to their physical environment. According to Ginsberg, there are four main objects of sociology, which may be briefly stated below. 1. Its object is to study the nature and functions of various social groups and laws of their development. 2. Its object is to find out by means of the comparative method the interrelations between institutions. 3. Its object is to formulate the laws or empirical generalization of social development. 4. Finally, its object is to interpret social laws in the light of the more general laws of life. In brief, sociology studies all branches and all aspects of social phenomena. It is concerned with the study of the various forms of interpersonal relationships in society. It studies the nature of various social phenomena in the different stages of social revolution. It studies normal as well as abnormal social phenomena. It studies anything which has direct or indirect bearing upon social phenomena. Field of sociology. The above-mentioned scope of sociology can be further understood by a survey of its field. The wide field has been divided into following classes. Social morphology. This field of sociology includes all those subjects which are fundamentally geographic, such as area, population, its size, density, distribution, etc. This comprehends the following two studies. A. Analysis of the size and quality of the population, inasmuch as it affects the qualities of social relationships and social groups. B. Study of the social structure, or a description of these main forms of social groups or institution, as well as their classification. Social physiology. This field of sociology is inclusive of those entire subjects which are studied by particular social sciences such as religion, economy, language, morals, law, etc. Religion, economy, morals and language are studied by sociology of religion, sociology of economic life, sociology of morals and sociology of language respectively. Of these are special sociologies. General sociology. General sociology is the philosophical part of sociology. Its function is the formulation of general social laws. Social control. This consists of the study of factors such as law, religion, fashion, modesty, which exercise some kind of control over the individual society. Social processes. This field of sociology studies those integrative and disintegrative processes such as cooperation and conflict, etc., which exist among men or groups of human beings. Social pathology. This particular branch of sociology studies the factors leading to social disorganization and ways and means of preventing social disorganization. It would have become evident after perusal of the above-mentioned field of sociology that the scope of sociology is very wide. It studies the various aspects of sociology in social traditions, social processes, social morphology, factors of social control, social pathology, characteristics, and neutral relationships of social phenomena, effect of extra-social elements upon social relationships and processes, etc., on social life. This is clear from a perusal of important branches of sociology such as rural sociology, social pathology, sociology of marriage, family, law, religion, industry, knowledge, value, art, science, etc. Actually, it is neither possible nor essential to determine the scope of sociology. This would be, as Sprott puts it, a brave attempt to confine an enormous mass of material into a relatively simple system of pigeonholes. The truth is that any subject which is studied by the sociological method is included within the scope of sociology, and it is not possible to determine, especially in a developing science, what exactly can do and what cannot be studied by its method. Sociology is a science. Sociology deals with different aspects of the social life of the individuals and examines the working of society in its varied parts. For this and those fundamental things, it prepares itself for the title of the science of society. The study of the following facts will reveal that the critic are justified in giving it the said appellation. The study of the whole social life of man. To begin with, sociology has for its field the study of the whole life of man in society. The main task of sociology is to determine the nature and character of human societies and of social institutions. He therefore attempts to discover the evolution of man and society, its systems and structures, and the development and functions of social institutions. Furthermore, the customs and the rules of conduct by means of which societies are regulated, and also the kind of groups and communities that man has formed fall within the purview of its study. An examination or the interdependence of various groups. Sociology is concerned with the examination of the nature and working of different types of groups. A very important task is to inquire into the nature of interdependence of social groups. For instance, sociologist inquires into the relationship between the structure of the family and economic organization of society. Similarly, he also views the mutual relations between the forms of society. Similarly, he also views the mutual relations between the forms of government and the distribution of wealth between religion and capitalism, and so on. Survey of the process of social change. Sociology is interested in the interconnections of the different parts of the society and the process of social change. Sociologist attempts to know the laws of change governing the society to find how one state of society is followed by another. He is to establish empirical generalizations of laws of change. Dealing with social processes. Sociology is concerned with social processes like competition, cooperation, conflict, accommodation, and assimilation. It is concerned more with the individual as self. The process through which an individual learns to function as a member of society is called socialization, and it is the chief topic of concern of sociology. Investigation of human personality. Sociology studies the factors which shape the human personality, namely, heredity and environment, as also the psychological mainsprings of individuals' life. To achieve this aim, sociology must stand in a friendly relation to biology, geography, and psychology. Emphasis of social problems. Sociology deals with the social problems and tries to find their solutions. The important social problems of which sociology takes special notice include crime, poverty, racial relation, and social disorganization, etc. Analysis of human culture and civilization. Finally, sociology tries to analyze the sum total of human endeavor called civilization and culture. Culture is what we are. Civilization is what we have. They are very essence of society. There can be no good study of any society without the analysis of its culture and civilization. Thus, on the basis of all these facts, it is clear that sociology is a science of society, viewed as a whole. It deals with the more general principles underlying all social phenomena. The data which sociology gathers from the observation of social phenomena are systematically analyzed and classified. The following are the essential characteristics of science, which are also found in sociology. Employs scientific method. All the methods of sociology are scientific in nature. The collection of data through observations is made systematically. Sociometry, schedule questionnaire, interview and case history are some of the scientific methods which sociology employ in its analysis. Factuals. Sociology studies social relationships and activities. Its general problem is description of the social processes. In this way, sociology makes a scientific study of facts and the general principles involved in them. Universal law. Sociology, like all science, makes laws that are generally applicable, regardless of variation in culture. They are applicable to all communities as conditions do not vary. Nature of prediction. Sociology attempts to predict. In some areas of social life, prediction to a limited extent has been possible. Cause and effect relationship. Sociology delineates causes-effect relationships. The social disorganization, for example, is studied by sociology. It has traced the relationship between family disorganization and divorce, between urbanization and family disorganization, etc. It is clearly evident from the foregoing description of sociology that it is a science when sociology is viewed from the standpoint of the definition of science, then too it qualifies the test of being a science. According to Pearson, the classification of facts, the recognition of their sequence and relative significance is a function of science. According to Lundberg, science is a procedure of discovering the conditions under which events occur. The above definitions are fully applicable to sociology. Thus, sociology is as much a science as all other social sciences. Summary. Sociology is one of the youngest sciences. Sociology, like every other science, is an intellectual discipline. Sociology is concerned with study of the various forms of interpersonal relationship in society. It studies normal as well as abnormal social phenomena. Sociology deals with different aspects of the social life of the individuals and examines the working of society in its varied parts. Sociology is concerned with examination of the nature and working of different types of groups. Sociology tries to analyze the sum total of human endeavor called civilization and culture. Sociology can lay claim to being a science because it employs the scientific method in its study. Its exactness, the capacity to predict the possibility of measurement in it is comparatively less than the physical success in view of the unique subject matter. But it can, despite these factors, be called a science since a number of other sciences are science in spite of all their drawbacks. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe and share.